is he's one of those wait and see guys. He will wait for you to start attacking him first. As
there we go. There's the trick.
Tall has the reads. Tall knows the tricks.
I'm taking G-XTREME to town every time.
Honestly, that's what the last time we played, that's what I did. But did you know that Pikachu's down throw fair kills you on town when it doesn't really kill on any other stage? Because on most other stages, when you get to the point where down throw fair would kill, you're too high percent for the fair to connect. But since the town side blast zones are so small, down throw fair is going to kill you earlier.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like the only time you would ever see G-XTREME pretty much not go to town intentionally when you can as Pikachu is in the instant matchup. Because funny enough, I'm starting to think that matchup isn't as bad for the instants of late as I thought it was, because it's not just locally. Skaggy has also been beating the Pikachus out of region too, and I've been watching all the other Pikachus losing to him, and I'm starting to think that matchup might actually suck a little bit for Pikachu, because Pikachu can't kill at later percents consistently outside of edge guards. And on town, that's not good for you because you die at 40. But starting things off here with Town and City, getting the jungles up, getting the looking for big Nair Loop damage. But I think the big thing against Nelvin is conditioning him not to feel safe about going for side B, because we all know around here, Nelvin really loves monkey flip usage as the set moves on, because it's just one of his best ways to sneak out command grab kills.
It's arguably the best command grab in the game, especially when Diddy Kong's holding a banana.
I don't even fight you on that. I think it is.
And like burst range, it can be like almost unreactable sometimes. Like it's reactable, but it's like, are you actually going to react to it perfectly at roll distance every time? Probably not.
And the problem about it being on Diddy specifically is that when he's holding a banana, the last thing you want to do is drop your shield. And then he just side B's onto you, grabs you, and does a good amount of damage, and can even kill you at later percents.
Yeah, he takes rock, paper, scissors and like multiplies it. Like this game is a constant state of rock, paper, scissors, except now you have a 2v1 where you have to basically look at that banana as a positional awareness thing at all times that you might trip on it. So you have to hold shield, and then you have to deal with that. Like even right now at 149, it's pretty much dash attack or bust for Pikachu. He has to find that Thunder Jolt. So what happens? You start running up on banana, so Nelvin just keeps it in hand. He waits for you to mess up, and you might die soon because he gets trip up smash or trip forward smash at the ledge.
Yep. Even though he's on town, unless G-XTREME gets significant stage control and can force Nelvin to have his back to the ledge, the only killer options he has here are dash attack and up throw. And you can't really tomahawk a Diddy Kong, because if a Diddy Kong sees you jumping at him, he's fast enough to just walk away, and there's that side B while he's using banana. G-XTREME's too afraid to drop shield and dies because of it. It's like rock, paper, scissors, except your scissors are coated in diamonds and can cut rock.
Diddy Kong got a gun. Alright. What is your view on how things would go with this matchup in terms of what G-XTREME has to do to deal with that as the match goes on? Because we already see that the big thing with Nelvin is he's really good at dealing with you when he sees red. When he knows that you're trying to punch tail. Does whiff, does end up taking a dash attack there. But he controls lead very well, and that's why he's so dangerous at last stock.
I would say that, like, I talked about this before last time I was watching Nelvin on here, and something that I think is really, like, fundamental, especially for G-XTREME right now, is to not let Nelvin condition him with the banana at the ledge, especially when he's in disadvantage. I mean, Nelvin's just really good at, like, being put in disadvantage. See, right now he's recovering on stage, but, like, a lot of times Nelvin's going to put a banana in front of you to kind of force you to choose an option, and then he's just going to correct the second option. I think that right now, Nelvin's doing a really good job at just kind of, like, keeping that presence of, like, okay, I have banana almost at all times. You're going to have to, pick some sort of option, whether I'm in the lead or not. And I think that's what's helping Nelvin really keep up with G-XTREME right now and, like, in a way, take the lead when he needs it. But G-XTREME also known for getting regular get-ups on the fly. He's known for hitting those, so that's something Nelvin's going to watch out for, too.
Yeah, it's crazy to see that S-Smash lasts so long. It's very effective still for catching people sleeping at the ledge and going for the try to figure stuff out. Even though it's only vulnerable for one frame, if you have a hitbox out, it's just going to take you killed. That being said, Pikachu's at 98%. A single banana punish close to the ledge like banana S-Smash is going to end Pikachu's stock. But his banana's not close to him right now, so he can't.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big whip. Yeah, that's a big whip right there on that up smash. And we're still within range where he can find himself. Like he can find down tilt mix-ups off of good air dodge reads, but Pikachu likes to quick attack out of those as time goes on. But as you see right there, yeah, he knew he with the banana in hand, he's gonna try for the monkey flip command grab that time. Punished him accordingly, keeping him deep off stage. Going very far away on that. He's within a window now where G-XTREME could go for like a raw up smash read and be fine with losing the stock because he's got him such a deep lead. But as soon as he threw that banana out, that was so smart because he threw banana out, he forced the early side B. you either go to ledge at that point or you take it, possibly get that banana hit on the up B off stage because you're afraid on your recovery, and then you just plummet, or you get punished for that. That was really good coverage by G-XTREME.
See, this is a really good spot for G-XTREME right now, for him to be up 1-0, because now he can control the stage pick for the next next game he obviously can't do as much. But, like, if he loses next game, he's still at a 1-1 on his counter pick.
That being said...
right now, too, it's like he can just kind of... He has Steve in that back pocket, like you were saying, Tall. Just that ability to just kind of see the stage before him. Oh, no! Maybe not this time. He's going back to town.
With his bans, though, he was able to control whether he wanted to go Pikachu or whether he wanted to go Steve.
Yeah.
By leaving town open and forcing Nelvin to go back there, he essentially said, I feel comfortable in this matchup, Pikachu versus Diddy Kong, and I want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott. Big fan.
Shout out to Scott. Shout out to the 26 people watching, by the way. This is a lot more than usually. Usually we hover around like the 15 to 20. We're already up to 26, and we're pretty much just starting today. Appreciate all of y'all who are tuning in right now. As we get into game number 2, we're running it right back to Town and City. We got G-XTREME's Pikachu versus Nelvin's Diddy Kong. Big part of what worked so well for G-XTREME is after he got the lead, he started forcing approach out of Diddy because Diddy hates when people zone him, and those Thunder Jolts forced him to constantly keep coming in on him. I think with the game up, we're going to see a lot of that in the first stock compared to when he tried to brawl with him before. Granted, it looks like I'm completely wrong. He's actually he's still scrapping with him. Never mind, I thought he was going to take a much more passive approach at the beginning.
Something I noticed about the previous game is that unless Pikachu gets an F smash at the ledge on Diddy Kong, Nelvin's going to live practically forever. I think he lived to 170 or 180 without it. So if he can dodge those F smashes, he will probably have a lot easier time in this game, avoiding death and just being able to rack up a ton of extra credit, assuming he's able to take a stock first.
Yeah, as he's trying to, like, and he's doing a pretty good job of staying grounded by compared to before, too. Like, he kept trying to short hop fair him, beat him on air to airs, which is a good thing to beat. Like, you want to check Pikachu out of shield in particular, but you also want to make sure not jumping too much. But, catches,
that up smash.
I hate Diddy Kong with his back to you at the ledge with banana in hand. You have to take Z-drop there, or you take a roll punish up smash. It is such a strong object coverage tool.
That up smash normally wouldn't have killed because of Town's high ceiling, but he threw the banana from a distance and ran with it so that he'd be able to charge the up smash a little bit in order to get just the amount of knockback he needed to get the stop. And now he's racking up a ton of extra credit.
Yeah, now you see this using the pop gun cancel to try and get the jump out of G-XTREME. He's putting a lot of fake moves out. Down tilt to side B. What do you even do about that? You jump out the way you get kicked. You try to stay still. You take a punish. Now, luckily for Pikachu, you have options to get away from that. That's what I would have said.
Throw the banana from a distance, run up, charge it, get another stock. He didn't even need to do it that time, I don't think.
No, I think he was just killed outright at that point with the rage on, but then we're just seeing like how strong Nelvin is in those positions. Now he has the lead, and this is what I was talking about before. Nelvin with a lead is so frightening to deal with because he, especially with banana in hand, I think we're pretty much looking to game 3 at this point.
Normally when, there's that F smash.
Okay, all right, never mind. Maybe I'll take it back. Pikachu is still Pikachu. Could be another. All right, what are y'all doing? We were just complimenting y'all. Now you're both just pressing the big green button. Calm down.
Normally when a Diddy Kong has a lead against you, he's content to just sit with banana and wait for you to try to do something and get hit with it, but Nelvin's out here scrapping.
Yeah, and like this is like I think that's the difference of Nelvin versus a lot of other Diddy Kongs. He's willing to push his advantage really hard with the stock up. And it worked out very well as he takes game number 2 there. Super close set between these two so far. I'm here for it. That's why I love watching these sets. And just taking a look back at this bracket, right? Usually we'd be pretty far along week, but we're currently short a switch at the moment, but we'll make it work. But you just look at like the people in winners quarters and who they had to fight through winners semis. If this was a 100-man plus bracket, pretty much all these names here would be like up 3 rounds at this point. That's how good everybody is here. So going 2-2 in the smaller bracket here is already hard enough, which we will be changing soon because I don't know if you're aware, but as I was telling everybody recently, hopefully by Veterans Day, if everything goes well with my meeting on Thursday, we're going to be starting up a Thursday weekly at Fire and Dice in Milford.
Oh, awesome.
And that is going to be at an actual venue where we're going to probably be able to host up to at least 64 people on a regular.
Is Tower still going to happen? Or
These are still going to happen.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
And if they eventually have to stop, it's one thing. But one of the things I really wanted to do was I'm going to be traveling a lot for a lot of upcoming events. Once December hits, I'm gone a lot, and that equals sometimes where I'm exhausted or back from travel, and Tuesdays can't happen.
Yeah.
With Thursdays, there's always staff. I'm usually recovered by then, and we have the ability to have bigger brackets so we can get people bigger stuff. And if everything goes well, we'll be able to have these matches up on a certain YouTube channel that you are already aware of. But right now we're getting into game number 3 here with Nelvin versus G-XTREME on small battlefield. Polar, what is your view on this one? And then Poe, who do you think's walking away with it?
I think this is a good counter pick from G-XTREME. I'm surprised I'm not seeing the Steve, considering how, like, Steve, I think, is just in general really good on this stage. But I also know that it's just a 1-1 set. He knows he's taking the game with Pikachu, so I feel like he's kind of feeling that momentum a little bit from the first game. But I think right now G-XTREME's route to winning this game is just taking his time and not committing first, because I think Nelvin's starting to catch on that G-XTREME likes kind of throwing something at him and then running away, and then Nelvin's just overshooting to kind of cover that.
The fact that we don't actually see the Steve here on small battlefield is part of the reason I think that Nelvin might come out on top here, because normally when G-XTREME's in a situation like this and he's beating the Pikachu and you counterpick him to a what the hell.
Tal, I'm gonna teach you something. That is what we call in my world a commentator's curse. As you have just cursed Nelvin to oblivion.
Looking like a blessing for G-XTREME, though, as he gets this back air into back air. What is the confirmed? Nothing. But a good monkey flip, as we said, the monkey flip is there.
I like the attempt at that too, because like you're already up with stock at that point. You're in game 3, and if you snipe that Thunder, now all of a sudden you're up 2 stocks at 139, where he just died at 15. Like you keep that up. But here on small battlefield, Pikachu has so many different routes to take. It's not as easy to find monkey flips outside of tech chases on platforms, so it's easy for G-XTREME to try and camp. Nelvin has to control those platforms, and even things like that banana up there, to tell G, you can't float around this. That way he stays on the ground and he can find his monkey flips as the match goes on.
Limiting the options of a character that normally has access to so many options can really, it can make them feel uncomfortable. And normally against characters without that many options, it wouldn't be such a big deal, but as a Pikachu player, you're used to being able to do so much, and when you're not able to do that anymore, it can be hard to find the openings that you normally find. But G-XTREME not really having any trouble with it at all right now. He's getting a lot of percent with his combos, and he's getting Nelvin pretty close to kill percent. A good F smash at the ledge, which he's been able to get 4 or 5 times now, will take Nelvin's second stock.
Yeah, right now has him at ledge. Yeah, there's the fear right there. That Z drop at ledge could lead to fair. You have to chill. You have to wait here, because now he's gonna put back. He puts his back up to you. He covered. There it is. That's how you do it. That's like covering roll and all that with banana in hand. You can't recover to that platform for free, and then you get those monkey flips.
That down tilt up smash barely gonna whiff, giving G-XTREME a second chance in the stock, but another banana thrown, another up smash done. Another stock with G-XTREME. 98% isn't a huge deal for G-XTREME to get over. One good opening can get him the stock, but Nelvin's taking control of center stage and starting racking up a lot of percent. This isn't looking good for G-XTREME at the moment.
I think right now G-XTREME is like trying to just chip away at Nelvin, when really he needs to kind of like be patient and wait for Nelvin to overextend and confirm on a kill from that. I think he really just wants to get some sort of lingering fair or a hit to put him in a bad situation. But speaking of bad situations, and G-XTREME being put right back into one. Good stuff for Nelvin.
That was
delaying the recovery.
That was so close to a 2-frame down air at the ledge too. Like that could have been the game right there. But no, banana gives him an opening as we see him go to ledge. Banana's covering the platform, so it gives him a safe route to go because he had to jump at it. Now all of a sudden G-XTREME is forced at ledge. He Z-drop fair, keeps him there. What do you do? Tries to catch him on the. Yeah, he tried to track a quick attack in after that, and that's gonna be it. Down tilt to up smash, gonna take it out. Nelvin takes it.
In that matchup was unbelievable.
Yeah, unlike in game 1, when Nelvin had the lead, he just kept pressing, being more and more aggressive. But now in game 3, when everything's on the line here, he gets that stock lead and becomes much more passive. He waits for G-XTREME to make the opening move, holds onto his banana, throws it, gets him off stage, and then when G-XTREME's on the ledge, that's when he is able to get much closer to him and get the damage and the kills that he wants.
Yeah, it's incredible. Now it is your turn. Go on up there. Go ahead and tell Ling to join you on stream for me, please.
Good luck,
All right, Polar. Thanks.
Yeah.
Take your seat back.
Hey, thanks, man.
Then up next after that, it's going to be Polar.